Hey. I'm looking forward to getting back into this. Last time, we had slapped up Cert and Valravn. That was cool. We'll see who it is we're slapping up this time. Our beef seems to be with Hella, and, well, you know how that goes. We got one grody hand, and, well, I mean, it doesn't look great, but it's fine. It's fine. And so far, I gotta say, I'm really enjoying this. This is probably the best game that I've played in quite some time. And, that includes Elden Ring, which I think is massively overrated. Having been a long time, Souls player from back when, from back when Demon Souls launched on, like, the PS3. And went, oh, that's neat, let's see that. I haven't done a FromSoft thing that's medieval since, like, fucking Kingsfield. We have concerned face from the witch. Can I turn my voice up a bit? Am I quiet? How about now? I'm still talking. We'll see if this helps. Who knows? Nobody knows. A little bit? Do you need more? Because we can do more. Hang on. Yeah. I just kind of crank that on blast. Let's see here. How we doing with that? She thinks that's better. We'll see. We'll fucking see. Now that's up there. We can also do this and just kind of give that a bump and see if that helps out. Okay. All good then. Anyway, so where was I? Kingsfield, right. Then I, picked up Demon Souls and went, boy, I really like this. And I picked up Dark Souls and went, boy, I really like this too. And then Dark Souls 2 and I went, boy, I really don't like this. And then Dark Souls 3, boy, I really, really don't like this. And that's about where I'm at with Elden Ring. I feel like it's... Wait. This is better, though. I like this. This is fun. So we're gonna do this. And at some point in time, I'm sure, I will, and probably this evening, as we kind of just go on about our biz, I will at least talk somewhat about my experiences with Elden Ring as it stands. Chiefly in that they decided that they wanted to do an open world thing and forget everything they learned about level design and counter flow and all that shit. Which so far, Senua does not seem to have as a problem. It's been smooth sailing. I feel like the challenges are appropriate to how fresh people are at the game. I feel like the combat system is fair. There's a couple of weird things that happen when you're attempting to dodge, but that's quite alright. Sometimes things just get odd. Okay, we're continuing. And we're continuing. And we're continuing. Oh, the continuation. There it is. Oh, we fell into the world. Okay, that's fine. Everything is appearing. We're loading in. I believe we gotta... Yeah, this is Valravn's spot. So, I think this way? You should have eyes. We're waiting. They're there. Just double checking us. Okay, and the witch is giving me thumbs up on sound. Is this where we came in? It looks like it. So then... Oh no, that's where we entered because that's the stuff that we had to do to fucking get up there and fuck around with that. Okay, then away we go. It's also just entirely possible that this is all more than somewhat cyclic. I will fully admit to not really knowing these maps. Like, yeah, I'm sure we've been here before. This looks familiar. Did we get this one?
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the
It looks like we did.
was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone.
Yeah, I'm remembering this. Okay.
And his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers called
Yeah, but I know. The sparks. Yeah, I know.
When she was younger,
There we go.
she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
Yeah, I mean, you start looking for patterns, you're gonna find them everywhere. So it goes, kid. So it goes. What's with the weirdo filter? Legally, you have to tell me. No, whatever it is, it's not up here. Apparently a storm somewhere. Can't spot clouds for it, though. Oh well.
I wonder, can you see the faces too?
Oh, of course I can.
They're there. If you look for them.
Fun moment. Ma.
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. But don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother.
Yeah, don't worry, kid.
Still sees her face from
Oh, there we go. We still got more.
hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
Okay, it seems like we're done with that. What I was gonna say is, don't worry, kid. You're not the only one whose parents just kind of gave them a bad brain. Does this still work? It does. Eh. But I figure we'll just leave the door open. I mean, you know, who's gonna mind at this point? I gotta say, I appreciate these calm interludes. It's got a nice pace to it. I'm happy about the ebb and flow of things here. It's important to be allowed to be alone with your thoughts and to digest things.
Valravn and the Mark of Surt. You may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Yeah, we got that one too. We're probably not going to get them all, but I'm just gonna snag them as I can. Well.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it. So dark. It's dark. The darkness.
Only the dead may cross.
Only the dead may cross into hell.
Oh, then don't worry about it. I gotcha. Remember, beside, not behind. No, she's got to have a freak out moment first. That's okay. She'll adjust. I have faith in this one.
Truth? Anyone?
Yeah, hey.
There is no one here but me.
Oh, that's a lie.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow.
Well, it's getting crowded here, isn't it?
Watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
How did he get blood eagled? That's usually for traitors.
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas, they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
You needed a semicolon there.
You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise.
You had a semicolon to... Okay, so, like, why didn't you put it in the second... whatever. Whatever.
Your sword still beats a heart.
Listen, man, okay? Whose show is this? Thank you. Are we ready to shake it off yet, kid, or what?
Touched you.
He's back.
Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, it's starting to get crowded, so if we can find the source of that one and remind him who got here first, that would be preferable. Hey, guy. You picked the wrong time.
She knows what to do.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
I don't remember what my parry is. That's right, it's control. Okay. So we're good there. Oh, well by.
Road ahead. The only one that makes any sense.
Sure. Sense in the making of. Why not?
End it. No. This is nearly the end.
It had better be. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. Uh-huh.
She's hurt. There's blood.
Oh, I see. Okay. He kind of like,
Finish this. End it now. End it.
there. We good? We're good. And that was that, right? Oh, I should unplug this controller. There we are. Because we're not using it. Hey, that shield might be a good idea. No. She's not interested in the shield. There we go, big push.
Every
Get your legs under you.
to darkness brings another challenge.
Ow. Ow again. Nice axe.
Get up. She can still do it. Stop it. She will die.
Okay.
She's injured. I'm gonna make it. Amazing fight.
Up we go. Well, he's certainly bigger.
Defend yourself.
Come on. Really? He's got that much half top. Couldn't get it on the double dodge. Up we go. All right.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Up again.
Finish this! Finish him! Get out!
Alright. No go on the dodge, huh?
Get up! They're coming! She's hurt! She won't make it! One is defeated. Behind you!
Of course.
Slow.
Alright. We back up a bit.
Get up, quick!
Up we go. Okay.
You can do this! Go again!
There we are.
Get out of the way!
Fuckery.
He's down! Finish it! Finish it!
Okay. Murder puzzle solved. Well, that's something, right? Don't know what yet. No. Doesn't really seem to... Okay, so what does it want me to do here? Oh, is it just leave out the other doors? Is that it? No? Doesn't seem to be. No. Where do you want me to be? It's not just down. You don't want me to climb this. Oh, okay, so it is the other doors, I just wasn't in the right spot. Cool beans. Well, story time.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Got it.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
I mean, there's an X right there. Am I not allowed to use that one? So yeah, not allowed to use that one that's up there. Okay. We'll find a different one. Some of those flashes are very bright, huh? Well, like... But... Okay. What is it precisely that you want me to line up over here? Because what I'm trying to do at present... Oh, is this what you want? Yeah, this is what you want. Cool, because there's another way that that works, and you can... You're not going to give it to me? That seems unreasonable. I can't believe it's not going to give it to me. Alright, let's give it the scooch out here. And see what we can see. Yeah, alright, well, I fucking found a symbol. It didn't agree. Is this gonna be anything? No, not from this side. That's just the fire being fun. That's water. And water effects. Genuinely cannot believe that's not good enough. Alright. So... we need... I'm wondering where else there is to go here, because everything else seems to be locked off. Not openable. And that's kind of where everything is there, isn't it? Doesn't look like we're getting much out of that. This doesn't seem to be part of it. I believe if we were up there, we could fucking... get a good look at that stuff, but... Oh no, that's just the swaying shadows. Okay. Well, can we get down here? We can. Okay. Stairs puzzle solved. And that'll get us what we're looking for, I'm positive. Up here. And then we just gotta get the right angle on that shit. Oh yeah. Well, give me a second. If you make me look at that thing, okay. Is it from this angle? So it ain't from that angle either. Okay, this one we got. Because I'd kind of figured that that's what that was. Great. That looks like a way to open that other thing. Which we'll do. But first, let's figure out what it is that they want me to look at for the S shape. That is it. Okay, I was staring at it on the ground, and that wasn't good enough. The location-based solutions to puzzles like that are not something that I'm a fan of. You gotta... If I found it, I found it. You know what I mean? Don't be shitty to me about it. Oop. Nudge the stand. My bad. Was there a reason to come over here? Is this a door? It doesn't seem to be. So now I guess I just can. If I wanted. Alright, well, down we go. I don't know where the camera was going there.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh. And her face, menacing.
I mean, Senua, they may as well be talking about you at this point, right? We're not quite halfway there, but there's definitely a significant chunk of that arm that just does not look great. And I would describe your countenance as grim. Not exactly menacing, but...
It's opening.
Why not? Ride that wave, kid.
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
This is one moment of many.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
You will not look away.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
There you go. Well, that was a good attempt. I like your spirit. We're gonna need a new cutting tool.
Stormy seas and lost souls.
Lost frames.
She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares? Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
Boy, is it ever.
Fail the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on.
We'll get a new sword, come on.
Dare.
It's just a thing.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on?
Well, I mean, what else is there to do?
Ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question?
It's the latter.
Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick.
Yeah, that's gonna sting. Metal cuts are the worst.
Don't give up.
Did it?
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows this. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind.
Yes, no, he's here.
It's in your mind.
It's real. It's happening.
Go towards it.
Well. Forward we go. A little bit of hustle. As much as we can manage. Is he up there doing Tai Chi?
It's Dylan. He's gone. He's gone. Slow.
How could you?
Keep going.
How could you?
Keep
How could we what?
ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you.
Brittle.
Who's we?
There's no one to follow.
Ignore them.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains.
Classic druid upbringing.
That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
It's where they come from, mark my words. Or was it that? It's the camera bouncing off that. Gotcha. What's over here? Hang on. He's got all the time in the world. Hey, Ma.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Well, there's certainly a time to just kind of go with the flow, as it were. But don't forget your own agency.
Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. That's the truth.
There he was. A lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree.
I thought it was Tai Chi.
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. And for the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out as Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law gave Sigmund what he wants, but Sigmund refuses it. Sigmund wants revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast. When they arrive, they're met with honor.
All right. So where are we now? Because that door had some kind of lock on it.
Day after day,
Oh no, we're doing it right.
watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance. Wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. But you really you want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes in you. And dance with it. Just like he does.
No, but I'm trying to get it. Okay. It didn't want me to look at the village.
What's your name?
Senua.
Yeah, that's how they react to being asked their name, too.
I don't leave home much.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
Correct.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
There you go.
Dillian? Is that you?
Oh no, kid, you're focusing on the wrong thing.
I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Well, there's something we gotta do first, right?
That tree. Can you see him?
You want to believe it.
Is he
It's
there?
not real.
Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Something's there.
Nothing lives here.
You won't survive.
You met him by the tree.
She met him by the tree.
Maybe it's a sign, the tree.
What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Oh, this looks like it would be something. Yeah. Add the little placard and everything. This is one, though.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous,
We'll give it a wait, because the next one's right there.
until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Suspense. Well, let's go ahead and, resolve that anticipation.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free.
Okay.
After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Sigurd.
Yeah, you don't want to end up with weak, corrupted blood. That's what it is that did him in. Sure. We got another cliffhanger here? Seems like it. We're at the tree anyway. Let me see that hand. You know the one.
Take it. A sword. Take it.
There we go.
Take it. Take it.
No. Hand on it. Gimme. Gimme. It's absolutely not.
It's coming from there and there. What are they? Look, where's it coming from? She's started something.
We sure have.
What's happening?
Okay. If you... There you go.
Sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
Good get, kid.
I need this sword.
Yes, you do.
It's important. Can you help me?
Absolutely.
Whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face trials.
Let's do it.
Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look.
Well, you'll need more than just the two. It's okay.
Forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And it would be the death of the king.
That's all right.
Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong.
It's fine.
Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
I mean, there's also a like a health concern there.
Turn back. Why would he
We're not turning back. We'll go in the hole in a second.
do something so dangerous? It can't be doing. He would never bring you here.
This chorus that I have to occupy this space with, they are incessant, aren't they?
It's not taking her the truth. He loves her. Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
True, we do have to be able to see.
Who's there?
Oh, sir, you're making promises you can't keep.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
This is going to be difficult to navigate.
I'll find him.
There we are. So that's going to be the plan, is it? Can I light these? No.
Hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Here's the voice of the voices dead. Not Dillian.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what.
No, there was a snarl in the dark, and I am so ready for it.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Oh, good story time.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
I don't know, have you done enough mushrooms to be a berserker, Senua? Kinda trying to mark the shields. Outside of that, I don't have much of a real strategy. I'm taking turns just...
It's not working.
Oh, chill out.
Mind, where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way.
Think.
I'll be fine.
Use your mind.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers once again.
Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be.
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find
Yeah.
him.
She doesn't recognize it.
Yes, it's not him. It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Yeah, but you're also fucking unreliable, you know. There's a sword. Just grab it for the meantime. Okay, red spirals. Okay, and that's the torch I just lit. We're figuring out how this space works. Well, I mean, that's a gate, so, you know. What are you gonna do?
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening? It's not him. It can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
What?
It's fine.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Okay. So, we found this, which is a thing. But I don't know that the solution is going to be in this room. Doesn't seem to be. This doesn't seem to be the sort of game to have a hidden wall switch or what have you. So I believe we're going to have to backtrack. No additional doors I just didn't see over here. Nope. Okie doke. So that's swirls. This is also swirls.
Does everything look the same?
Looks the same.
Something's different. Look for clues.
What is it?
Yeah, something is different.
There's a clue.
Okay. So... did looping do anything? It didn't. Little obtuse on this one. Certainly doesn't help that we can't move terribly quickly. Alright. So backtracking it is. Blank. This is different.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
You may feel that way, but there was a before, kid.
That voice. It's not Dillion.
Okay. That looks promising. Yeah, I'm getting to it. I just want to see what else is here. That one's lit. Just stand on your tiptoes, come on.
Dillion wants me to face my fears.
Give it a push. We escaped, it says it. Ah, the dark.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief and son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
That's the idea, Pops. That's the idea.
It's done. We did it, but there's more.
Can we do another one? Yes, absolutely we can. Also, I'm telling you, that's just how you make druids. That's where they all come from. It's not always a father figure. Sometimes it's the mother.
Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy.
You start with jealousy. You move to isolation.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder.
A real shithead.
Son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was fair of feature. He spoke fair words. He gave fair judgments.
To who?
Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Oh, hey. I don't know why this fool keeps trying to avoid me. He's gotta know he can't. Fun mask. Push. There we go.
What is it?
What does it see?
I don't know.
Stay back, don't touch.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
You're curious. Where are we?
What is this?
It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter.
It's nicer. I like it here.
The bridge.
It's okay.
It's fixed.
What happened?
Bridge is fixed.
Let's cross it.
We're working on it. Relax.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her sons. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Well, you know. Give it a push. You know, the other voices, liked that initial world, but this one's really more my speed. My ocean looked like this. So, let's see here.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Dillian.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him.
Go through.
Before he disappears.
Dillian, don't lose him.
Way too many
You
times.
always let him disappear.
Dillian, there he is.
Quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out where this thing is. We'll get there. So we have another mask over there. We have this open pathway here.
Look what happened. The real thing you had that loved you.
You squashed it, strangled it.
The curse cannot move.
Also not quite, huh?
Curse has claimed Dillion.
Poor Dillion. He didn't know. He was kind.
Also not quite there. Alright, let's try the mask on the other side. Maybe we'll have a look on the inside of this place. Yep, never mind. It's locked in Stormland, too. Okay. So gotta be this mask.
No. Was it worth it?
You're still alive and Dillion's dead. Doesn't deserve to be dead.
How does that mean?
Where is he?
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here. She's in the wrong world.
Relax. I'm doing something. I'm doing something. Okay, so that's chained. Jeez.
Do you remember the way?
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Senua. She wants you couldn't.
Why isn't he here? You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up.
Not in this world.
Yeah, no, thank you. I gathered that.
Dillion saved her.
You owe your life to Dillion.
You owe everything to him.
Okie doke. Back to a lovely day on the beach.
The curse.
Now the darkness is swallowing you both.
Ideal. Open. Yeah, I banished it. I've told language to go fuck itself. Open the door.
You killed him.
He couldn't see the darkness within you.
There we go. Legs up under you. You got it.
There he is. Where are you taking him?
He's up there.
He is up there.
How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. She find the way.
There we are. I'm doing it.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe.
This guy says he's fucking invincible. Let's check it out.
The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
It's a burnt body.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there.
I'm not sure why Loki had to be a lady to ask that question, but Loki gonna be Loki.
Says,
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillion. She saw things
Right there.
no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement.
Right there.
An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love.
As it do.
But the shadow of darkness never let her go. And she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillion. Her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Yeah, well, everybody gotta move on sometime.
She should have listened to her. Why didn't she listen to her father?
She thought she could define.
Because he sucks, that's why. Other voice, jeez.
He saw who she could be.
He He saw who she really was. He saw the warrior within.
The Prince of Persia, the warrior within. Are you gonna give that to me? I don't fucking think so. So I gotta get on the outside of this. Because it ain't casting a shadow like I figured it might.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Well, I mean, you know, yeehaw. Yes? Or do I need to back up? Not quite.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree? Do you think she remembers him?
There we go.
What if they're all about wasting your time just
Okay, cool.
minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're not special. She thinks she can say they mean nothing. Being special.
So, let's continue seeing.
Her time.
What if the gods are just
We got that one.
the gods are laughing at her?
Yeah, what if?
Be the first time.
Not allowed to get up there.
Everything has broken.
Okay.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
So, that's open here, which is where we need to be. But we can't get over there from there.
No, who killed him, but we do.
I don't know that that's shovable. Alright.
He cared in a way that nobody else did.
And I don't see that this is manipulable at all. Is it possible to focus on that from a distance? I wouldn't think so, right? Like that would just be too convenient. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, back downstairs we go. Is this... oh. Way to go, idiot. You forgot about doors.
He was the only one that didn't mind the curse. He loved her so much.
You ever just be a real fucking buffoon? I do. Okay.
Do you remember the way?
So let's pop both these open.
Do you remember the way he felt?
Yeah, he felt like skin. Shove. Great.
was kind to her.
One would hope. Ah. There you go. Dissolve into a cacophony of whispers. Hey, bud. And... bada bing.
You'll find it. Wasting your... You have no time for this. Speed up.
These runes mean nothing. Yeah, I know.
Every trials to distract you.
It's fine.
They're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing?
Yeah, what if that? What if it's all ritualistic behavior in order to get someone who's got, you know, clear issues with fear to, you know, prepare themselves mentally to grab hold of what it is they need to grab hold of?
To tire you out, to make you weak.
Graham is right there, you know?
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? His love has tortured you, and it tortures me.
Open. Alright, cool. We did it. And all we had to do was remember that doors exist.
What if this is pointless?
What if that?
What are you doing?
What if the gods were lying? Good question. Always ask that.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back.
Yeah, everything except for a giant that they found in a cave. Who went who? Fucking whomst. There we go. The Northmen say the giantess must have been Loki in disguise. I guess. Or Balder was simply never her friend. Whatever. Here we go.
Dillion!
Come on. Alrighty.
There he is.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbao. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see. And he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly
There we go.
began to unravel.
I'm being as quick as I fucking can. You're gonna be fine. There we go. Yay! Yay! We
It's your fault. He's disappeared.
into the water after a celebration.
Just come to the water.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up?
Oh, there we go. It's loaded now.
You, and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
It's alright, kid. A lot of the times... Yeah, what if that? What if it's all pointless? Anyway. A lot of the times, kid, you mistake whatever your particular brand of darkness may be for something to guard your loved ones from, but, well, sometimes they're here for it.
You never know which way it's going to go.
The trick is, you know, unlike what Psychonauts proposed, not to repress or bury it, but accept, integrate, harness when necessary and appropriate.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom.
Yeah.
In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return.
Well, that last part is definitely true.
I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see.
It's cool, you're just a little nyctophobic.
Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
No. Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts.
Accept the dark.
Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
The others. I can't tell where it comes from. They've gone.
Yes, you can. I'm still here.
I mean, you know, hey, but it's fine.
So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Alright. And if we just wait a moment and listen. Good. So you're gonna be just fine. Neat level, by the way. I approve. Honestly, this entire sequence of events has been pretty decent.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
Water.
I hear water.
Yeah.
Go to it.
There we are.
Reach the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me.
Oh, it's inside us all, kid.
Senua. My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. I'm no coward. Prove that when you're a warrior triumph. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides,
Yeah, we can apparently smell skulls, so that's a plus.
I'll do my best. Shh. Shh. I know what you're thinking. He's not really here.
I wasn't thinking that.
Seems there's no escaping the past in this place.
There's no escaping the past, period.
And so she's forced to relive it. To what end?
Well, you have to confront trauma.
I don't know what's inside.
We're gonna find out. Good landing. Alright, up you go. Come on.
There's something in here.
Yeah, me. Hi.
You see it?
Oop.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
That's a Silent Hill boy. Okay. Kind of trying to see if it's going anywhere. It doesn't seem to be. Yeah. All right. Not sure where I'm supposed to be going. That's chains. We don't want to touch those. Yeah, maybe around this way. That seems sane and reasonable. Yeah. Okay then.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
Yeah, whatever that was. You know, that whatever it was. Oh, there's more of them, is there? Well, I guess they had to do something, right? So there's quite a few of them then. Mildly frustrating. What's your pattern? I was just so happy with this sequence too, and the fucking... And we have a stealth segment. It sucks. You see what I mean? It's kind of tedious. I don't know, I've never really enjoyed these sorts of things. Cause like, yeah, they're weird looking and all that, but what we're doing, it feels like padding for time. Am I done? It seems like we're done. Looking around in the dark and everything was fine, but fuck off with the stealth segments. That's unnecessary. Fun goopster though. Is a, you know, good critter.
House. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you, but you are in control.
We sure are. I think I hear more of them. Yeah.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Okay, am I going down the well now? To do another stealth segment where I sneak past goopsters? I'm in the stink pits. Yeah, there's the goopsters.
Delia. Help me.
This is fucking lame. I'm so disappointed that this is in here.
Come to me, Sen.
As soon as this fool turns around, I can probably... Yeah, you just get going. Okay, am I good yet?
Is that you?
Did I do the stealth?
I can see a light.
Yes, I can see you too.
Cool and good. I hope they don't do that again in the second one. Like I said, I'm not tense, I'm just annoyed. Like, yeah, okay, fine. Now we gotta do this. Trust your senses. Okay, I did it. It's official.
Days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were... gone.
Fugue states, man.
When it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
Yeah. Fugue states.
Comes from it. I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
It does help to have somebody call your name. Okay, we did it. The trial of no eye. Of no eyeball.
Too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you.
I don't think so.
Inside, you're disappearing one memory at a
I don't think they're taking my memories.
Remember, it disappears.
It does not.
They're not yours anymore.
Yeah, now,
Everything you
now y'all are just lying.
They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They think they want your body. They want your soul.
Got that one.
Your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Drama. Hit me.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Sounds like a bad epidemic.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels... It doesn't feel
What
right.
is this place?
It's creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange.
It's a swamp. They all feel that way.
Where is it? Where are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be wrong. There he is.
Yeah, see.
He is.
It's just, it's gonna be gross.
He's in the house.
He's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him. Don't let him disappear.
The air
Where's it
smells.
gone? Keep going.
How do you find it? It's just a trial.
We're gonna have such gooey toes.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
Is he gonna help us take a fucking bath afterward? Because we're gonna need it.
Rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it?
Yeah. I know exactly what this place smells like.
Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. For the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something.
Digging up some of them raven gates.
She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like them.
To the house. You have to find him.
Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
The tower. How do you get to the tower?
Find a way.
The ladder is broken. How do you get up the tower?
Senua, find a way.
Dillian will disappear soon. Find a way.
It's all up to you.
It's another test.
Don't fail.
The light is still...
Yeah, don't fuck up.
It will go out.
You haven't failed yet. You mustn't.
What's up, pal? You got thoughts?
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhand, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. That is not the end of it. Because the dead
You're good, pal.
haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
So it goes with them moons. There we are. The witch, my druid, in case you couldn't put that together from context clues, has just donated me coffee. And, you know, every one of her kind makes sacrifices to their spirits, but these are really appreciated.
Thanks, Tit.
You passed the trial. Get to the house.
You succeeded.
Down we go. It's a really good one, too. They have a seasonal one, that's black sugar and orange. Oh, I'm positive. She just asked if I'm sure it's not brown sugar. Yeah, I'm positive. Black sugar. And it is quite good. Positively delightful. being as for leaves and such as she is, she tends to prefer teas.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here.
I'm in the corpse room. Yeah.
Find him.
Yeah, we're doing it.
There was a Northman called Grettir. Big, red-haired, immensely strong. But he was afraid of the dark.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
They're not. It's okay. So that's what I've got to grab. Relax, relax. What's close? I can't really see it. Okay. Was that a death? I don't know what it was. I guess yes. So I've got to dodge that while looking for these symbols. Is okay.
It's close.
That's one. Okay.
Where are you? Don't let it see. Don't get lost. Don't let it see you. You'll start to burn. You'll burn. There it is. Move away. Don't let it.
I feel like
Where's Dillian?
we need just a little bit
You're lost. You have to find them.
of warning for things like that.
Run! Run now!
Okay, alright, alright.
Senua, you don't run. Have your sword. You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? To defend yourself. It is that creature. You can't defend yourself.
It's fine. There we are.
Where is it? I'm not safe.
You're dying.
You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like.
I don't think so. I think I'm probably okay. Torchlight or the thing? Don't know. Oh, okay. So I'm just finding him.
Find one more. One done.
Find the other symbol. You're lost.
And look at you. Where is he?
We.
The light. Go towards it. Focus. Focus. Look.
You've got them.
Where's the door? Find it. Get out. Run. Look at you.
Don't let it see you. It's coming.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Lost again.
I'm not. I know where I'm going. See? Check it out. It seems to have reset my fucking gross arm. So, thumbs up there. Because that was way worse previously.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
Trauma. She's having a flop, it's what they do.
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
They're not.
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared.
Well, when someone tells you they're good people, ask good to who?
Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to
Oh, your dad's never been right about anything in his life. It's fine.
see who you really are like I am. You're not a monster.
If anything, you could stand to be a little more monstrous.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Oh, it hasn't. That's my job. Come on, let's go get something sharp.
The warrior trials. Go get the sword.
You have to get the sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't
The
he?
sword will lead me to him,
Yeah.
like when we first met.
Yes. I mean, like, yeah, come on. You know how to find him. Same way you did before. Now I just have to find where I walked up that. Looks like it's this way. There we go. That's a pathway. Alright, now give me that hand.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind.
There we are.
Become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
He left it here. He wants me to take it.
The darkness wants you to take it. Come on. There we are.
For this.
Yeah, there's a price for everything.
But years later, with Zinbal's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. A plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
Hands.
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
Good.
They're coming to get to you. Hold your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold the heavy strike. Hold it. Hold your heavy strike. Unleash the sword.
You fucking betcha. Come get it.
She's going to die. No, she isn't. She needs to focus. The new focus is building. It's building.
Is that all you got?
She's come this far. She needs to keep going.
Not quite on the parry.
You're close.
And we're good.
There's nowhere to run to. There's
In
no
the sea of corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
Well, I mean, that last one I can't guarantee. There we are. It checks out. Seems familiar.
know where she's trying to get to.
That's okay, none of us do.
Is there any escape?
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses?
Yeah, it does.
The blood running cold on your skin. Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds?
Tried to back up, but
Brothers,
no dice.
and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them.
Fucker.
All because you were a coward.
Up you go.
Ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on the father Zimbo.
Come on. Really? I guess we were wounded. Alright. Well, so much for that, that progress we made. Oop, we're not animating. There we are. Okie doke. I guess they're really stepping up their damage that they're doing. We used to be able to take more. Come on.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
It is. One of you decide what to do. There we are. Okay. Making progress this time. There we are. A little bit off balance there. Big boy. No parrying that guy, huh? Okay, and he's dust. Y'all got more?
She will die.
No stagger. Oh, no slowdown now either. Okay. That's fine.
You got it.
Twofer.
Take him down.
Alright, that guy just got combo locked. I think we're good.
Who is it? Galena.
Where are you?
Yeah, Ma, which face is yours?
Do you hear, Senua?
It's definitely
Do you
Is it this one?
hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Mother! I need you. Help me.
Oh, there she is.
It's taking
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices.
Your dear beloved was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods.
Blood River.
Darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the illusion. How? She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror.
I don't think so.
It's not too late.
Doesn't seem to be the case.
She's calling for you. Why don't you?
This fool I can fucking parry, so I think we'll be alright. Ooh, a smoke bomb. Oh, okay, and I see he's in shadow form now. Sure. Ow. Ow. Alright, get up. Oh, and they also have Shadow on. Okay. Ow. Alright. Okay. So it seems like the way to reveal them out of shadow mode is focus and a parry. Yeah. Come on. There we are. Another big boy. I tried to move. It just kind of didn't. Well, we've been pushed over. Come on. Ow. Okay then. Ow. Okay. That did not work out at all the way that I'd planned. I don't see anybody else. I guess this is just going to be happening now for a moment. Alright.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
One would hope. Did we fuck up the spawn? Oh no, there they are. No, I want to, yeah. That's what we're looking for.
You're close.
A double thrust, huh? Ow. Alright, up we go. Come on.
She's hurt. She won't make it.
We good? Who's left? These guys, apparently. Okay.
Focus is coming back.
Okay. Come on, back up, 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 back up. Hey. There we are. Just mistimed my duck on that. Oh, I guess I killed the other guy at some point in time. Oh well. The new boys had me thrown for a loop. Oh, never mind.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too could suffer with your brethren as you are to let your blood seep into the seas of the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are.
Ah, fucking Christ on a cracker.
Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he would thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
Okay. Ah, for fuck's sake, man. This is really an endurance trial, isn't it? Alright. Do we have more? I believe we've finally gotten there. That's a lot of boys.
You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua.
Yeah, you know.
You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both.
Anyway, the witch was remarking about the hammering on the keyboard. I have to in order to get up. You gotta mash space. Oh, she's going on about her quest for a mechanical keyboard. A custom one. She's talking about the thock of the keys. Mine is too clicky and too pingy, you see. There's a whole fucking lingo associated, and that's the craziest goddamn thing to me. Hi, Ma. I climbed Bernie Meat Mountain. How you doing?
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
You know there's no such place.
Senua, look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
hardest battles are fought in the mind.
Aren't they just?
He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help.
Acid etch. Druids love an acid etch. It's true. They like the patterns. What do you think? Has she earned a rest? Somewhere nice like this. Good little patch right by the water. I think she has. We'll resume this later. Let's go where we go. Alright. A misstep with the stealth section, I would say. Unnecessary. Overlong. The fire thing with the plague, I feel like needed a little bit more explanation because I wasn't sure what I was running from. And the braziers give off the same orange glow, so oh well. Otherwise, still fucking loving it. Quite happy to be just, you know, having fun. Isn't that a novel concept for games? Fun. Weird, right? Anyway, while you consider what it is that you've become estranged from as far as concepts, maybe people, I'll leave you to wander alone for a bit. See ya.